Parker tied a career high with 10 strikeouts, no walks. What can you say about his performance?
Unbelievable again. Parker just continues to do this. And, the one jam he got into, just about pitched his way out of it and took an infield single to kind of beat him. But, again, when he gets in trouble, he gets better. And he just continues to work efficiently and work deep into games and giving us a chance. So can't say enough about Parker tonight.
Hear anything more about Chase and Joe after this evening? Anything as they went on their stats?
Yeah, so obviously neither one of them were available, but they're both trending really well, feeling better and better. They're day-to-day still.
How did you guys do, like, Fry's option for later innings? Like, were you looking for certain matchups for him to potentially come off the bench?
Yeah, again, David's going to be right back in the same role he was in before, matching up versus lefties, and defensive versatility.
Your advance there in the last 2 innings.
I thought those guys pitched really well over there. I don't want to take that away from them. Hauser was living at the bottom of the zone with the fastball. We were late on Wilkinson's fastball, like we talked about early before the game. It's deceptive and it's really tough to pick up. And and I thought Smith came in and kept us off balance, made some really good pitches when he had to. Even look at the challenges. These pitches are just clipping the zone. They pitched really well. Again, I thought we got caught in between a little bit, but, and now hits that ball, and it's, guy made a great play, was positioned well. That ball gets down, we all have a very different feeling about tonight. So we're going to keep working. It was a frustrating night for sure, but, tip your cap to their pitching. I thought they pitched excellent.
Stephen, 12 been shot out 12 times. Is there an explanation for it?
It's baseball. We're working. We've shown at times that we have the ability to be a very good offense, and some nights the pitchers are going to win. And, it feels especially frustrating when you lose 1-0 like that. But again, it happens, and we're going to keep working.
Back to consecutive games where you haven't got a run of support. Mm-hmm. How do you handle that as a pitcher?
Nothing I can do about that. I just got to go out there every week and keep doing what I've been doing. Keep trying to give the team a chance to win. Hitting's out of my control, so all I can do is give us the best chance to win.
How different are you now? It's 1 year since your debut. Just what kind of pitcher are you now compared to a year ago?
Yeah, I think I've just kind of continuing to learn on different starts and how every start I can use different pitches to get people out, and the Hog is teaching me a lot on about myself and pitch selection and things that I can use against different hitters. I threw more sliders tonight than I've thrown all season, and it's 20 whatever start. It's just finding different ways to get guys out and see what works, and just trust everything I got and just go out there and compete.
Stephen said that when you get in trouble, you get better. Mm-hmm. What do you go through mentally? Is there a checklist? Is there anything you tell yourself when the situation presents itself and you have to just figure it out?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things. If somebody gets on, I don't expect them to score. It's not like, oh no, there's a guy on second or third. It's how do I find a way to leave that guy standing there and come off and fire up the team. A lot of times when you get a guy on second or third and less than 2 outs and find a way to get out of it without letting those runs score, come off the mound fired up, everybody kind of gets a little juice behind it, and I've kind of always tried to pitch like that. Obviously, I hope nobody ever touches second or third, but when I do, it's it only helps the team when I bear down and can get those guys out.
Can you replay the fourth inning for us when they scored the run?
I honestly couldn't even tell you the sequence of events that happened.
There was a wild pitch in there that I think moved the guy to third base. But
Yeah, there was. That guy would have ended up scoring anyway. I think the guy slapped one down the line later. So just one of those things. They got a ball to find a random hole, didn't even leave the infield, it scored the run, and it's just baseball.
You give up a run like that.
And early in the game, are you thinking that's going to end up being the decisive run?
No, never. Yeah, I have all the confidence in the world that our guys are going to find a way to scratch one across. So that's never how I'm thinking on the mound. That's at that point it's similar to what we were talking about earlier, where it's okay. I gave up one, now they're second and third, and 2 outs. Find a way to only make it one. So we're still in the game.
There's a moment you thought you had a third strike and that wasn't the call. Do you hustle back to the mound? Are you ever not in a hurry out there?
Well, I just wasn't trying to show up the umpire. Sometimes he'll frame it too well. So by the time that my head snaps back around, everything looks like a strike. So when I stick one like that and he sticks it, I just assume that it's right there, and he's kind of leaning like it's going to be strike 3. So I just try not to show up the umpire. I try and bounce right back on the mound.
Guys, one of the best pitchers in the league. Proved again tonight. That's all you can ask for.
He's been shut out twice the last 2 times out. Have you seen that affecting him?
Clearly, no.
Yeah.
He doesn't focus on what's happening on the offensive side. He just goes and does his job. He competes on the mound, gives us a chance to win every single time. He did that again tonight, and we just got to score more runs for him.
What do you think of he's hitting 97 and regularly? Just what does that open up with the Arsenal?
It opens up usually just throwing more 97-mile-an-hour fastballs. A lot of times just like, here it is. Are you going to try and hit it? If you do, probably can't hit these other things. Sometimes it can be difficult to not get bored with throwing possibly the best pitch in baseball right now, which is his four-seam fastball. But he's got 5 other elite pitches. I was really impressed with the slider today. He's been working really hard on that. Able to throw that to lefties and righties. But he's a dog. He's a bona fide ace in this league, and he keeps showing it every 5 days.
How frustrating is it for this offense? Been shut out 12 times.
Oh, yeah. Anytime you're not scoring runs is very frustrating, especially when your pitchers are out there, dominating. When we give up 1 run, obviously we expect to win those games. Thought we took some good swings today with guys in scoring position. Didn't bounce our way. I still like the at-bats today. We got an opportunity to win a series tomorrow, and that's all we can ask for.